The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
Major shakeups from the past week in NXT, including a major show announcement, a wrestling legend says farewell in his home state with the first ballot golden ticket, and this weekend's Elimination Chamber opens up more lanes on the road to WrestleMania. All of that and a lot more as we bring you episode number 224 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go! And good evening, everybody. Welcome here to another fabulous Sunday night of pure wrestling entertainment. That's a quote. Every Sunday night here with the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. Yes, we are here with episode number 224. And you'll have to pardon me for not getting too excited because I've had a long weekend and this weather change is outrageous once again. And now it's starting to tackle my throat. So bear with me as I try to get through this podcast. We welcome everybody in. I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby. Of course, the Gem City Mouse Zmiz is in the top right. Right below him, the Dirty Heel Austin Cage. And, of course, right below me, rounding up the crew, of course, is GQ.
GQ.
Sorry. Well, it's good to see you not on a black screen this week, GQ.
Remember, it's raise the roof, push the wall.
I'm like, shut up.
Oh my goodness! But gentlemen, I don't know how it was around here, but I got to enjoying the weekend. It was quite warm, warmer than I expected, and now we're dropping back into our, I guess, March temperatures. I guess if I had to classify it, it's just now it's really messing with my voice. So with all I had to
Midwest
do,
weather,
yeah. GQ travels everywhere, so I don't know. Somehow he doesn't get too sick as much as I do. So I don't know what GQ. Yeah, GQ was absent with our last one due to technical difficulties. We had to break, so it's been a while since we've seen GQ. I don't know what's been doing your neck of the woods, GQ. Anything too exciting?
Not a darn thing. Just enjoying Beverly Hills right now. You all screwed over there in the Midwest. So ha ha.
So who did you fire from your crew who couldn't get you up 2 weeks ago?
Oh, I fired all of them.
Oh, you fired all of them?
Yep.
Okay.
You sure they just didn't quit?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what child labor gets you.
Well, I
but-
mean,
Hey, what's going on, Dean? Dean's here, and of course, if you're in here, make sure you're saying hi. Make sure you're sharing that show. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to everything we do here with Falls Count everywhere. And of course, in fact, you never know where people might ask about what it is.
Johnny B.
Because I actually got asked about my shirt today, and I told them about what
really
we
nice
do. And
shirt.
like, well, I guess we'll try and watch. So there you go. You never know what you're running to.
Always right.
That's right. Because I've seen him out, Zmiz wears it everywhere he goes, man.
Everywhere I go,
The
this
house.
sweatshirt is worn. Hell yeah.
Going shopping, pimping ain't easy,
That's
whatever Zmiz does.
I don't pimp anymore. I'm just a. I put down the back burner. I toy hunt. I got some things that Big Texan would be jelly of.
Yeah.
That's. Look who's talking. Like
I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. I know from
take your chrome dome somewhere else with it because he would chop the. Actually, if he chopped you, you might get the hair blowing off your chin and put some back on your top of your head. So that might be a thing that you might want to look into. Who knows?
Either way, it'll be great.
That's why I always managed him. I knew better.
I'm still hyped over what happened last week in the St. Louis Granite City area for Savage Games, seeing that fatal four-way, no disqualification, 30-minute Iron Man match. Woo! Let's just say that was a barn burner. I was not expecting Chris Exodus, Parasite, Daddy Dion, and the King of Thrash himself, Thrashzilla, Justin Poole, to throw down in a match that had me just. I was a kid in a toy shop, dude. That's all it was. I get paid to watch and talk about wrestling, and it was amazing. They started tearing down the ring too. Like Mr. Poole's in the corner, unscrewing one of the shackle things, right? And then Exodus come running. You know how the Dragonfly is, always on speed, right? Like that guy just come hauling. Big boot, trash can, boom, done. And he's still taking the ring apart. It was, dude, Savage Games was a stupendous show last week. I had a good old time out there. Jody Ultra still our champion. Parasite retained in Savage Games, which definitely, lived up to the names. Malicious Intent retained their tag team titles. Johnny B and James Allen Mark have to go back to the drawing board because Sid Manson and his new lawyer got a dub over those two. So, and then to icing the cake last week, I don't know if you saw this, Ruby. Did you see who made a surprise appearance at the end? Who made himself known since Dysfunction wanted to go and put their nose in SICW business? Mr. Herb Simmons showed his face alongside his amazing son, Jason Simmons, at IEW. That's right. Illinois Elite Wrestling had Mr. Herb Simmons himself. Some would say the godfather of the local indie scene in St. Louis at our doorsteps. It was a huge night, and that goes into kind of some things that happened tonight on All-Star. But Cage,
You know what? But I'm going to go and take a step further. He's more than just St. Louis area. This is more like the Midwest. I mean, we have a guy who's been promoting for 53 years now. That is almost unheard of in just about anywhere in the United States. So I challenge anybody who's done that as long and as well as Herb has done. So I'm willing to put money on that.
You can't. You know how I feel. We've said it on here, with him, without him, behind his back, in front of his face. I have the utmost respect for Mr. Herb Simmons. I cannot believe IEW though has rattled the cages enough that Herb Simmons felt the need to come step into Granite City and be like, "Hey, you boys might want to tone it down a little bit or something, because he's gonna bring that hammer, and we're gonna see what happens." What Dysfunction has for SICW, and now why is Mr. Herb Simmons turning focus to IEW? It's a great time to be in the Midwest wrestling scene. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get back to you here in just a second here. Dirty Hill lost to Cage. It's been a couple weeks, though. What have you been up to other than wanting to slap at least about 5 people daily? But what else is new with you?
Oh shit, same old. Might be getting here a job promotion here soon, where I get my weekends off again. I'm hoping to God I get that. But hell, outside of that, just usual married life and shit. But well, I gotta pull a Z. So yeah, I started collecting pop dolls and shit. Got me this little number right here. Eddie Guerrero doing the frog splash.
Pop figures ain't dolls or pop figures. Just
I mean, I got figs to show, but I don't want to take up time. Ruby has to let me go.
But my plan is, because like guys know how big of an Eddie Guerrero fan I was or am still.
Yeah,
so
don't even say that.
We obviously know how big JBL was of his opponent, basically as big as opponent. So at ICW at that fan show, I'm gonna have JBL sign this.
That's FanFest 4. Say it right. FanFest 4.
FanFest 4.
FanFest 4, yes.
FanFest 4. Excuse me. But yes, I gotta have that done, and I'm putting this thing in a glass case.
Oh, dude, I have a Justin Hawk Bradshaw upstairs that I would love to get JBL to sign.
So, but yeah, that, and then I cashed in on one of my friends who owed me a favor, so he brought me a 40-pack, and we watched the pay-per-view last night out in the garage. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm jelly about your garage.
Whoa. A 40-pack?
Yeah.
Of what?
Beer?
Jesus.
What beer?
I heard about a 40-ounce, but I never heard no 40-pack.
What
the hell?
I would have sat out. Bush.
But I mean, he had to have shoulder surgery or whatever, so he couldn't really move stuff. So when he moved into his new place, I helped him move. And he's like, "What do you want?" I was just like, "Give me some beer for my new mini fridge." And he said, "Done." I was like, "Okay, cool."
I got
mini fridge can hold 40.
Yeah. I mean, it's like one of those taller ones, like probably like up to your right above your kneecap, but it's like 4 or 5 shelves.
Beer.
Look, like I said, I don't give a shit. I've always drank it.
I know. My first favorite beer is a free beer. My second favorite beer is a cold beer. Yeah, I know.
Yes, I know. You're right. And like I said, I mean, like I got my little spot out now in the garage where I got the TV up. Could open up the garage door.
Jelly.
It's beautiful.
Jelly.
Now, I mean, of course, you got your old ass people who are, and nosy as fuck. A couple people walk by, look, and staring real hard, and I give them the California howdy. But
there's one. Put the bush back.
Well, like I said, I've got to give some reasons here for at least for what my voice apparently
yes, please
struggling.
Please show it to everybody.
So yeah, I picked up something over the weekend myself.
Ruby's about 15 pounds heavier. Look at that gorgeous title.
This right here, my friend. Yes, it's Tag Team Gold. So that is me right here with the ACW Tag Team Championship.
That's just one half. Who's
last
the other
night
half?
at West Plains, about 350 showed up, maybe more, but it was a huge crowd. Let's just say that West Plains and Mountain Grove was pretty merch happy when it came to Rough Cut Rick Ruby and Party Town, and so it was a nice weekend to be had by all. So
I thought the tag team was the Watermelon Express.
I was going to say the green beans.
Hey, you know what?
I'm proud of you, Ruby.
I'm in the mood for some chicken, Z. How about you?
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I mean, if we're gonna say chicken, I mean, you were the last one to show up, so you'd be the one eating chicken there, pal.
Hey, dude, I'm down for some QFC.
Hey, QFC and watermelon go together. Along with big side of green beans too, bitch. What are you gonna say about that?
So you guys bought the family size, not the single can.
Yeah, this is 10 pounds of Tag Team Gold. Be jealous, boys. It's okay.
I'm not. I am firmly. You should be proud of yourself. That's how I feel. Firmly stoked.
Super. Here we go already.
Dude, I saw Super Sass and Strictly Business Brandon Beretta putting it down on Mr. Billy McNeil and Curtis Wilde today on All Stars. Where
Billy McNeely?
I didn't say. I did say that. I apologize.
Yes, you did.
I apologize, Billy McNeil. I do. You are the well-traveled Irish luchador you are. But Glenn Williams. Here I am getting all excited and happy. When I get excited and talk wrestling, I get tongue-tied. But Glenn Williams had a nasty burn. And that nasty burn, he's not wrong, really. He's not wrong. I'm sorry, Billy. But he said Billy McNeil is one of those people on the plane that when it lands, he applauds.
For real, I can see that happening with Billy McNeil.
He's such a nice guy, though. Billy's a nice guy. I'm busting, but like, Glenn, that was a good one. You had me cracking, bro. you had me cracking.
Oh man, we got.
You can never put me and Glenn together.
Texas in here, Dean's in here, Ismail from Venom and Smoke podcast.
Dude, we got a crew in here today. Like everybody's popping, we're hanging out.
Yeah, Johnny B's in here, which I guess still got to get info. Hey. Which, by the way, which I still need information on where to send his award winnings, but those will be going out this week for those who won shirts for the Royal Rumble. Sorry, I've been so far back. Things with the wife.
Johnny, send me a message so I can have your address.
Yes. Or, hey, you come to the Fan Fest and just save him some postage.
No.
Why would you want to wait too freaking
that damn long?
If nothing else, if
make it seem like it's this weekend or something.
If that's the case,
it's called trying to get other people there to go to the Fan Fest.
Time. If that's the case, 2 weeks from now, I can hook up with Johnny B at IEW March 15th or 14th at Granite City, Elks Lodge, where actually, if you watch today on All Star, you would have seen Chris Exodus versus Billy McNeil at the Shriners. What did I do?
You're fucking up.
No, I'm not. They got me all got flustered, man. Leave me alone. But Billy McNeil took on Chris Exodus at the Shriners Temple. 2 weeks ago, I think it was now, and they showed it on All Star tonight with Mr. Herb Simmons giving play-by-play on it. But there will be a rematch to that at IEW's next show, March 14th. So Billy McNeil versus Chris Exodus, round 2 on it. First match was awesome. Second match is going to be amazing. Okay, now what was being said here? Fresh from Scotland? Man, Nick, why you got to do all the cool stuff? I'm proud of you, buddy. Be proud of yourself.
Shit, I think he's got GQ beat on travels, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Texan.
Just make sure I'll get.
I'm just going to skip ahead because I have these two and you're in here already, and I want to show them off because I'm proud of it.
Go ahead.
So I happened to go to, I had to get new sheets. So I had to go to Target today, and Target has not had any of the LGNs. No, we finally found sheets we liked. So the wife's like, go buy another one so we can, wash them and switch them out. Well, I picked up 2 LGNs today on the black cards. Don't, I don't even want to know what that smirk was for. But look. That's right.
LGNs, but,
I said LGNs.
You said LGNs first.
Whatever. Go fly, kite.
Hey, go fly, kite.
But I got the body, Jesse the Body Ventura, and then the one that I'm still ticked because I do kind of want the John Cena, and I do want the Dusty Rhodes of the first series, but I did pick up this one too. What, dude? The Stone Cold is amazing. Like it's fabulous. I should never have bought Little Kamala because now I have this stupid bug where I don't even and now I'm like debating if I'm going to take them out or not. I'm probably going to take them out. These are probably going to get displayed because they're too cool not to. That's freaking.
You haven't figured out how to display in the package with those, though. I'm just saying.
I mean, you can hang them on the wall, but like, where's the fun in that? Like having them and moving them. And I've been slowly starting to take photos. I've been taking photos of certain wrestlers. I mean, figs I have and stuff to do like fig photography and doing backgrounds and stuff. And my little workshop, I'm getting ready to do some modeling stuff. I'm going to build a ring. Like, dude, there's things coming down the pipe that old Zmiz is working on with his toys.
Yeah, man.
I got more, but like She didn't win, but I picked up a nice tiff with the briefcase. So I got me a
the pink one.
Yeah, I got me some stiffy time always here in the house now. And then Mr. Dysfunction leader Espinoza I got hooked up good with him. And one of the sets might go to you. I don't know yet. It might. You ready? Okay.
Hey, nobody want that, Jim. I'm gonna say that right now. Text him. Yep.
First of all, we got a sweet Neville.
Ah.
Almost thought that was Danhausen for a second.
Sweet Lucy Neville.
That damn cape looks like he was robbing.
This one comes from Mr. This one comes from Mr. Alan Williams. He hooked me up with a nice Matt Riddle. Him and Tina did. So that's
Mr. No Show.
Yeah, Mr. No Show. That was good. And then I got some bad news for you. Got me a Wade Barrett. Pretty pumped on.
We got some bad news. He's now gray. Okay.
I got me a new Rusev.
What'd you just say? You
I
shut
said
your
he's
ass.
now gray.
I got new Rusev when he's in the Russian gear. And then now I finally got the tag team. I got Big Cass, so he can go up there by Enzo. But this one is, I got him for me, but the more I look at him, the more I want to kind of give him to you, Ruby, so that's probably the way it's going to go. But you're going to get your first set, brother. Ready? A tag team that you loved from the black and gold era of NXT, the Vaudevillains.
Yes. Yes.
I almost thought it was going to be another tag team you're going to say, but
What? Don't be dis. The Vaudevillains were the bomb. But that's my haul. That's my.
No, not dissing them.
tour.
I thought they were a good team.
The Hulk Hogan would be cool because it would just be nice to have that. Texan has both of them. He has the original set and that one, if not mistaken. I don't know what you're doing. That's just remove that. Yeah, shout out SB. Yeah, that came from.
I've seen it, and it doesn't need to show right now. I've got ammunition too, sir. You better chill on that shit.
Yeah, Mr. SB came through, dude. He always has some good figs.
Hey,
Figs down
I'm getting that and another one signed.
Oh yes.
By all three.
You're
Well,
disrespectful.
anybody to get their taint tickled, but whatever.
Let's get this show on the way, dude.
Let's go. Shit.
Shoot.
Wow. Well, I'll
On a
tell
shingle.
You had a busy weekend. You picked up a lot of good stuff, and then
Oh shit.
oh my. Wow. So I'm hoping I'm not going to run out of hot water and tea before this episode is over. But well,
You're doing amazing.
yeah. Well, I'm actually doing better than I was this morning, and I don't know. I could barely talk this morning. Probably about 40% capacity, I would say, but I'm getting there. So anyway, let's kind of kick into this past week and what's happened. I'll tell you what, if you missed NXT Tuesday night, they had a huge week. First off, Tony D'Angelo getting himself involved with the tag team situations with Dark State, and Vanity Project now is not the tag team champions thanks to Tony D'Angelo getting a hold of Shaquan Sugars and spiking him on the ring apron and then throwing him back in. So, man, I'll tell you what, that so we got Jackson Drake, we got the Vanity Project, so they're so those boys are all draped in gold right now. And I gotta check on my brand here. Did something change? No. I'm trying to wonder my.
What do you mean? Vanity Project. Vanity Project. Yeah, they're kicking it. I love everything about it. I love their partnership, kind of with Ricky Saints and All Ego, Ethan Page, like that, the little pairing of Swipe Right and those two make for great TV, like makes for excellent TV. So I'm here for it. I'm here for the tag team switch of the gold. I have started to really get behind Dark State though.
I'm just here for Tony D'Angelo. I mean, because this is a whole new look that Tony's put on, and he's taken on the entire group. And right now, he's by himself. He's making them suffer.
Well, you're going to see.
Good evening, Mr. Herb.
We're probably going to see Mr. Joe Hendry join up. Yes, Herb. Herb, how you doing, sir? Good show tonight. Thank you for coming in.
Go.
Yes, sir.
Go. I've heard it's a good movie. But no,
I wasn't referring to that one, but I was calling Herb the greatest of all time.
Oh, he's definitely one of them in the promoters. That's right. Where were we? Dark State. Yes. I'm just enjoying all this. NXT was good.
Well, somebody got cheated.
Yes, but
we're going to get to that in here in just a moment. But we know. But the next one is Elio LaFleur not being too far into his tenure with NXT, wins the Speed Championship in a 7-minute triple threat match between Jasper Troy and Eli Knight. And I believe it was Eli Knight that got pinned. So Jasper Troy did not get pinned, who was the champ. So that's the unfortunate part about a triple threat, especially with the Speed Championship. So that was kind of funny. It's like, we're going to throw another guy in the match. We're going to add 2 minutes.
And it was, the triple threat was because it was the 7 minutes was because it was it's usually 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. That's right.
Yeah, it's usually 5 minutes for one-on-one.
You're right. Never mind. They added 2 more minutes because of the third person. Guy. Yeah, never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
I really kind of hope that we start to see the Speed title move more into a role of the sense of like the Heritage Cup title was, or even how ROH Pure title is. I like the Speed title. I enjoy the division a little. It's a new concept to what cruiserweights were supposed to be potentially. It sets a different pace, and I've always been a fan of the beat the clock challenge. So this brings that into a regular show, and not always have to like rely on that gimmick thing of beat the clock. So
yeah,
I'm one of those few people that have always enjoyed the beat the clock. I know the internet wrestling community is like, no, that's dumb, but whatever.
Yeah. Next point of business that I want to kind of get to with NXT. They had 4 title matches. Not to mention they had 2 other matches. They were busy those 2 hours last week. They had a total of 6 matches altogether. And the third title match, though, we kind of wondered what was going to happen, and it did. And even before the bell sounded, you knew watching them, it was going to erupt at some point, but finally Zarya turned and speared Sol Garuka before the bell even sounded and left, and then also hit her with an F5, leaving the scrap for JC Jane to pick up and just hit her finisher. And literally the match was not even 10 seconds, and JC retains. So, so we all know, so we were kind of asking ourselves, when the next big event for NXT was going to be. And it's actually this Saturday with Vengeance Day. So we're going to have some matches being announced, I'm sure. Robert Stone doing a good job, by the way. Much better job than David could have done. Sorry, not
way
sorry.
Way better character. Just way better. Dude, I'm telling you guys, Robert Stone is a hidden gem and has been for years. So
I miss his gimmick though when he was wrestling. That was the greatest shit ever.
Robbie E.
Yes. I remember being Chris went to a show. Literally, we're sitting second row. We're the only persons marking out for this guy. Everybody else is booing the hell out of him.
Him and Jesse, God dang it, down in OVW. He was down there for a while. Jesse Fudge. They were in TNA together. Him and Jesse were in TNA together, and they did like the Jersey Shore
Yes.
like stuff together. Now Jesse be down in OVW on a Segway, comes out to the ring in a Segway and stuff. Like great stuff. Jesse and Ravi were hilarious. Plus, I couldn't stand Jersey Shores, so it was easy to hate them. But they're so good. Oh shit! Hit the light.
So, I mean, are we going to get Zario and Saul pretty much this coming Saturday? I think it's probably going to be. I mean, it's going to be more than one time they're going to be meeting up, but obviously they got to kick that thing off come Saturday. There's going to be some match made. I don't know if it's going to be a normal one-on-one match. I think they probably should do that because if they're going to add stipulations, let's do it in the later stages of that feud, right?
I say we see Zarya go for the title and then Soul come out and.
Well, actually, she's getting that shot next week.
She's getting that on. Yeah, that's right. You're right. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, so Zarya is going to get her shot, and we can see it, right? We all know it's going to happen. We know Zarya is not going to win.
Soul's coming out.
Yeah, it's like you're going to mess me up. I'm going to mess you up somehow, right? So Zarya's got definitely got some payback coming, and she's not going to win her championship. That's for sure. And
Soul's going to the main roster here soon, anyway.
Yep.
Or the whatever. I do kind of agree with them on that, like changing that narrative.
Yeah, and in other words, let's see. One thing I hate to do this, honestly, I hate to, but
put that down.
We got to report it, man. But there's a lot going on with the Vanity Project being out there. Freaking Hank and Tay comes out there. Shiloh Hill comes out there. There's a lot of interference in between all that. You know that. Oh, Ricky Saints coming out to the top. He came out the same buckle where the pad fell off. But was the pad being messed with beforehand? That's one thing I forgot to look at. But the pad fell off. And then freaking Ethan eats the turnbuckle ring, and then Miles hits him with his big finisher. And then we got a new North American champion. So
yeah, I call a whole lot of BS.
Yeah. Born again BS. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's his finishing move, by the way, is the born again.
Oh, the born again?
Born my ass. He cheated.
Yeah. You stole your fit. No. Stole your finisher.
Tell me a move that has not been stolen.
That's the whole.
That's the challenge.
That was the whole.
I want to throw that challenge to GQ. You know, tell me a move that's not been stolen. Just out of curiosity, you don't have to answer that now, but I'm just saying, you know,
everything's been done.
Well, technically, I mean, if you talk about finishers or
like finishers,
F5. Nobody else besides Brock has done it.
What?
Nope. You tell me who has done the F5.
Zarya. Oba Finning did one. Matt Morgan did one for a little bit.
Yeah. But people are stealing finishers to use in their basic arsenal also too, you know.
Yeah, there's so many others, bro. Like every move has been recycled and redone. That's the great thing about it too, on that notion, because when you think spine buster, I automatically go to two people for me. Actually, three people for me.
Arn
Anderson, Triple
Bobby
H.
Roode.
No, Ted DiBiase's spine buster was so underrated. It's not funny.
Well, Ted DiBiase did have a good one. I mean, the two that stand out with that, if we're going to do that, is, you know, when it comes to spine busters, is Arn Anderson and Ron Simmons. So,
well, yeah, Ron had that drop down one, didn't he?
Or that, or he just did that one-handed shit where they come at him and then forward.
That was sick.
Yeah, it should hurt like hell.
But see, that's the great thing about the finisher thing, in my opinion, is like, because some don't always get the job done, right? Some just can't do it like the predecessors did. Yeah. not many people can get a pin under a DDT anymore.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's like it's been used. It's like a basic move now.
Yeah. But it's not when it's in the right people's hands. The even flow DDT ended dudes. Jake the Snake's DDT literally broke people's necks. Mick Foley's double arm DDT was a ender.
Yeah. And the rough cut Rick Ruby leg drop of doom. That's an ender. So
Well, yeah, that didn't anybody. No offense.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that was kind of like
That's why you
Yokozuna
do it.
landed on you.
you just better hope I don't land high. That's all.
He should rename it the Party Time now. Or the can opener.
Z, quick question. That up on your shelf, that real big action doll on the right, who is that? Well, to be to my right, be your left.
Figure.
That's Eddie.
It's Eddie, bro.
I can't tell. It's like blurred out.
Yeah, it's Eddie.
It's the Mexican giant.
I almost.
Oh, nice.
I saw on online on Facebook Marketplace there was some more. There was a Cena, Edge, and a RVD that somebody was selling, but I didn't want to drive all the way over there to get it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It was like an hour and a half from my house, and I'm like,
Oh, fuck that.
and that's just one way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so Vengeance Day, which do I want to say is it still being aired on Peacock for their
This is the last one supposedly.
on Peacock,
Correct.
and then they're going to go to ESPN after
We
that?
don't have any news on that yet.
Are you serious?
According to what I read this afternoon, yes, I'm 100% serious.
Wow.
That's what I think I posted it to We Talk Wrestling.
Why? Yeah, why? I just see. This is what happens when you jump deadlines because you want to get that money in and they want to make demands, and you're leaving somebody behind. You know? Wow.
I mean,
Did
Oh
you
my
just
God,
see
it's-
this last comment?
no, I'm
Zmiz.
hold on, dude.
For Venom and Smoke.
Yes, Centurions. Heck yeah, dude. That cartoon is so so wrong. I
And
love it.
Austin, didn't you post that? I think as of today, Tubi's going to be bringing over like a whole bunch of like WB cartoons.
No. It's
Yes.
all the Cartoon Network cartoons. So we're like,
Cartoon
Yes.
Network cartoons.
and they
Wow.
have all the Hanna-Barberias. Like they're getting all the Hanna-Barbera. Like
Wow.
Tubi is the place to be, dude. I can watch Evolve, WWE Evolve. There's awesome documentaries on wrestling over there. You can then watch cartoons, and that's what I do. I've been watching Pirates of Dark Water.
Wow. That,
Tubi's gonna be the place, bro.
dude, I'm tell you what, there ain't no shame in it. There ain't no shame in it at all.
Oh,
They got
people
Ninja
hate you,
Turtles,
kiss my ass.
Street Sharks, dude. If they put Biker Mice from Mars on there,
That's crazy. That is crazy.
all your Transformers are there. All your GI Joe.
The only Transformers worth a damn is G1 and Beast Wars. That's it.
Beast Wars was my shit.
No, Armada's pretty good. Prime's pretty good too. There's other Transformer cartoons that were decent. Prime's actually really good. I mean, Beast Wars is, yeah, that's a whole nother subject, my dude. I'll talk nerd all day. Nerd. The way Gallows used to say,
Oh my
say
God.
nerd all the time. Nerd.
They should have let him get on the mic when they was doing the tribute to AJ and do that.
Yes, Power Extreme. Dude. Ace McCloud.
Bless you.
Max Ray. Bro, I got you.
Wow. Well,
He sneezed and the shit fell off the shelf. That's funny. I'm sorry.
because
Just the cane
yeah,
mask as usual.
you just had to find out what it was. You just had to know what it was, right? It's funny. Well, like I said, I'm getting ready to set up for our next comment here and everything else. Transformers Gen. Oh,
No, you're right. It's good, but Beast Wars belongs in the Gen 1 conversation, my dude. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, because it is a continuance for prequel.
Yeah, it's like dude. Yeah, Beast Wars is top notch,
Yes, sir.
and they have GoBots on there too. I just remembered that. But continue. What
And
Transformers is based off of?
I'm sorry. If you don't like Beast Wars, go jump off a cliff. Because there's something wrong with you.
I've jumped off cliffs before.
Well, the one that you don't come back from.
oh well, that's a
I'm
little,
not gonna do that.
that's a little extreme.
That's improper use of cliff.
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, like I said, NXT's got a big. I think that at least the women's championship on the line. I think Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley will be facing off at Judgment Day for the NXT North Women's
Vengeance Day
title.
Vengeance Day, not Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Isn't that shit out in St. Louis?
Judgment Day was a pay-per-view, then turned faction.
Oh yeah, before we move on. NXT's made a big show announcement. One of the big staple shows is Stand and Deliver. They've announced that will be in St. Louis the night after SmackDown on Saturday, April 4th. So St. Louis getting Stand and Deliver.
And SmackDown too, actually. I thought.
Yes, SmackDown's the day before, but I don't know if it's in St. Louis. I thought that was.
I just said SmackDown on the 3rd.
Did you? Oh.
Yes, SmackDown.
You said it, not me. Like he got me all confused.
You didn't say St. Louis, though. I didn't think that you said for SmackDown either, though.
Hi, I'm Earth. Have we met? No, I'm just. No, I meant. Yeah, I meant to say that on top of SmackDown, because SmackDown was in St. Louis too. I meant to mention that part of it, but yeah, SmackDown in St. Louis on April 3rd on that Friday, and then of course on Saturday, April 4th in St. Louis, Stand and Deliver. So isn't that basically their big their WrestleMania, right?
It's become kind of their WrestleMania, yeah.
And when we right before we move on, can somebody tell Venom and Smoke that if you check out Age of Extinction, they already did that movie? I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's already in the not the Mike Wahlberg.
I think that was Mike Wahlberg.
Yeah, it was Mike Wahlberg series, but it's in the Bayoverse. Wow. You talking about singing with nerds in cars?
Yeah.
Don't encourage him. You already know me on that.
I mean, we already saw Weird Al's White and Dirty. That's about. We already had that. So.
Hey Z, Zoltan.
I would totally watch fucking Jimmy Hart sing White and Nerdy.
Well, let's get on to our next order of business. Going back to last Monday, we've got the farewell from this guy right here, the phenomenal AJ Styles. In his home state, saying his goodbyes. The names that showed up there, Frankie Kazarian was shown on Raw. I mean,
Abyss.
A bit. Well, yeah. Well,
we've seen Justice Parks, but Abyss, bro.
Which we know they've now redone his mask to include the hair now because he don't have that hair anymore himself.
Oh yeah,
it would have been cool to see Daniel show up.
Dude, I was going to mention that. It's not the fact that Frankie did that walk when him and Daniels tag team together, like did that walk they used to do down the aisle.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Dude, yeah.
that was that was one of the greatest tag teams ever. I don't care what no one says. That shit had me dying every time they came out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. AJ, what he mean, and he is the crazy thing about AJ is like I remember watching him in WCW when he first came in. You know, Air Styles, because him and Air Paris were together, or I think I said that right.
Yeah, you're right.
But like that stuff is because
No,
he came into
the comment.
I would like to see him wrestle one more time in TNA, but I don't think it's going to happen. I really think he's done.
Yeah, I
I
honestly do.
I truly
I
believe
mean,
he's wrapped
We
up.
all wanted that, but he probably just wanted to go out his own way and not have big fanfare like what Cena did for one. So I can respect that 100% there. Just have the one
I mean,
match. Set it up.
I like what he did though, because everybody thought like it was going to be this big ass thing because he didn't take away his gloves or anything, or set his gloves down at the pay per view. He did it in his home state. I like how he did that.
Yeah,
I mean, everything about it is cool. He's what Shawn Michaels was to the generation before. He really is. Like when it comes to in ring prowess, the only thing different to AJ and is his actual how he handled himself outside of the ring, and that's what makes him all around. Like Styles is that good. He's that good dude. Like he really is. He and we all know
Uncle
it. We all
AJ.
feel it. Yeah, we all feel it. We do that Nia Tiffany video.
Yeah.
Is that Uncle Alan?
Uncle
Uncle Alan.
Yeah.
Uncle Alan.
And that's why he goes by AJ. No name of Alan in wrestling ever works. I'm just saying. Hi, Alan. Sorry.
You deserve to be smacked. Alan is an amazing boss, but yeah. And then he's like, I secretly like it because it means I'm not old enough to be their dad. That's hilarious.
Is that supposed to be badly? I'm guessing, or baldy?
Probably badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, there's still matches there I wouldn't mind seeing him do, but that's the great thing about wrestling. Like him versus Swerve would have been awesome to have, like one of those matches. And really, that's the only person I wanted to really go against. Maybe Kyle Fletcher, but that Swerve would be the only cat there. TNA, who would he fight? Like that's the thing. There's no reason for him to do anything.
So
more.
do we go on to what happened later on in this celebration, or at the end of it?
I mean, he's going to be the first wrestler to go into 2 Hall of Fames the same year.
What, Sting didn't do it?
Not with TNA and WWE.
Sting's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
No. Not
Same year he was saying.
Not back to back like this.
Same year.
Yeah, this is they're both putting him in the same year. Sting was
okay.
Sting wasn't Sting the first Hall of Fame person for TNA?
Sounds right.
1 second.
Was it not him?
That might be a lookup, but it sounds right.
Because yeah, Sting. There's numerous people that have went into Hall of Fames in multiple different.
Sting was, yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
to
I'm
go
saying-
over who has been put in the TNA one is Sting, Angle,
Bubba.
Jarrett, Earl, Hebner, Gail, because you know he's not going to get into the WWE one. Gail Kim, Abyss, Ken Shamrock, Awesome Kong, Raven, Tracy Brooks, Rhino,
Dudley Boys.
Bob Ryder, and Mickey James. Yeah, that Mickey was last year, so
It wasn't I thought Bubba got put in there.
that's what I'm looking for. I thought that. Hold on. Oh, group induction. Sorry. Yeah, there was another section of what here. Team 3D, John
That's what I
West
say.
and Mike Tenay, and then the beautiful people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all worthy people for TNA, but AJ belongs like
At the top.
So people keep people are arguing a couple things here. One, like who should induct him. I have my person who I think should 100% induct him because without this person, he wouldn't be in the WWE Hall of Fame, and that would be Dixie Carter. Tell me, don't hold on. She's the one that put the spotlight on him in TNA. If it wasn't for all the work that she put into him on that, would he have ever gotten into the WWE at the level that he was?
I mean, the way Dixie Carter and them were running TNA is the reason he left and went to Japan.
There you go.
No,
I'll
I think
take Kurt
that
Angle.
was the later
Yes.
stuff, though. I mean, technically, early on, it was Dixie, maybe Jarrett, but that's not going to happen with WWE right now anyway.
I mean,
Kurt
I mean,
Angle.
the argument I'll make on that though is someone could give you your start. I mean, and they could be just known for that, but if things could get worse in the down the road, and you go to different avenues to try to find other opportunities, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
But always give credit to the person who got your foot wet in the door.
Mhm.
Always that.
That's why,
yeah.
I always will thank Murphy on that, and you will thank Frank on that, Rube.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
and people are arguing that AJ should not go in before John Cena. Well, John Cena's not going to be able to go in for this year to begin with because you already know who their main eventer is for this year. That's going to be Stephanie.
I'm sorry, their main eventer is AJ Styles.
I guarantee.
No,
you.
just no. I'm with
know.
you, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong by any means.
What's your story to find out the truth on
Yeah,
that?
I'm not. Yeah, no, dude. AJ, to me, I don't know, man.
I'll be right back, guys.
For like TNA, if it wasn't for his partnership with Christian, that's where I started to like really kind of dig in with him to a degree. So I have no idea. The matches though with him, Joe, Daniels, that's what made him interesting to me. It wasn't his character at first, it was his matches. It was the whole exiting TNA when we all saw him as the golden child for TNA and seeing him leave and go somewhere else to New Japan and then what he did in New Japan, that's what endeared us to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we see him though if he gets the main event for this and not Stephanie? So if we get that,
See, I kind of agree with
you know how some of the main eventers do something at the end of it that most of the main eventers have done. How about we see the one and only time a Bullet Club reunion on stage with almost all the members that they can of it, except for, of course, like not Kenny Omega or anybody like that. I mean, but
Hey, you got no
the other
argument
two
for
idiots.
me.
I'm
In
not
fact,
gonna say
Alex
no.
and Anderson were there backstage last Monday. So,
and then
So
have
there's quite a
have
few
Finn
people.
come out, get a couple others from Japan and everything. I mean, so yeah, I mean, 100%. Hell, even Cody come out with it though too because he was in Bullet Club too. I mean,
Or one of his greatest opponents in New Japan was Shinsuke.
Oh yeah, dude, Shinsuke AJ match in New Japan. Oh my god,
Oh
that
my
match was
gosh.
amazing. And I agree with Wallace here.
speech. I'm just saying.
Aaron Wallace is right. I think Air Paris is the one who should do it in TNA. But that's
Air Paris is a good one too.
Yeah.
I
That's who
definitely in the running for that. I don't know, but if we see like some like WWE legend and Hall of Famer Triple H, I'm like, what?
oh, WCW wise, who? If you know what, in all honesty, if we're going on who should induct him in WWE, it should be John Cena 100%. It should be John. It should be John Cena 100%.
Yeah.
Because that was his biggest rival, like one of his biggest rivalries when he was in WWE. It's him and John.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many they want to put forced the you must use the WWE type person here and all that card and all that. They could also even argue Taker and everything since they were the last match. Taker's last match,
Hell,
official
listen,
last match. I
let's
mean,
go to
so
Pocket and just say his wife inducts him and call it a day.
there could be another TNA alum that would be perfect though too, just because he was one of the head people for a while. Scott D'Amore.
You know what? It's a WWE Hall of Fame, but it's too bad he's too deep into the competition right now. Samoa Joe would have been a good one,
Oh yeah,
Samoa Joe would be the
honestly.
perfect person to induct AJ.
But he's
I
too
nominate
deep
Bobby
in
Roode.
Yeah, he's too deep in the AEW. It's not going to happen.
I nominate Bobby Roode.
What? I mean, hell, they did all their stuff in TNA, and he's in
Johnson.
WWE now.
Dude, those promos were the best.
Oh, yes.
God, man. So there was a list that was put out not that long, probably about within the last month. This is according to Conflicts.com of they ranked AJ Styles at 10 best matches of all time. And I'll go from 10 to 1, and I guess we can see. Number 10 was him versus Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules 2016. Number 9 was him, or at least versus Daniel Bryan on a SmackDown from June 12th, 2020 from the Performance Center during the COVID era. Then number 8 was against Hiroshi Tanahashi from G1 Climax 25 in New Japan. 7 was against Samoa Joe at Turning Point 2005 and from TNA. 6 was against Okada from Dominion in New Japan back in 2015.
That was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 versus Cody Rhodes, Backlash from Paris, France, when they had that first ever phenomenal chant where the crowd went nuts.
The whole damn camera shaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that, man. So that's 2024 Backlash. I mean, that in itself, right there. I mean,
I honestly can't remember if I ever seen a camera doing this, like shaking like hell, chanting somebody's name. I was like, that is awesome. Can't understand what the hell they're saying, but
yeah, thing is, he just held the pose. You can tell on the face was like, I have no idea what the hell's going on, but let's keep it going. It's one of those type of looks he had, but still, yeah, him and Cody for the title back in Backlash France. Number 4 was him versus John Cena at the 2017 Royal Rumble, where John Cena did John Cena win the title there? Oh yeah, he entered as champion. Okay, yeah. Then this is too funny. The number 3 was versus John Cena at SummerSlam 2016.
That was a great match.
The match was tremendous.
Number 2 versus Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 10 back in 2016.
If it's not him versus Daniels versus Joe, I'm going to be pissed.
That is actually number 1 TNA Unbreakable 2005.
I was going to say, if that is not number 1, like I'm cool. I was cool with all the rest 5, like the top 5, perfect. Actually, I'm set with it 100%.
Man.
But it had to be that triple threat. That triple threat in TNA is the whole. That triple threat in TNA is the whole reason I became a TNA junkie.
I mean, this is a guy with him and Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe, along with even Primetime Elite Skipper. These were the guys that were the foundation of the X Division, and it just flew from there.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
And,
And,
you know what's crazy is for me looking back on it now, because I just remember finding TNA on accident, right? Like I legitimately found it on accident at my uncle's house, kind of thing. And then I started watching more, but it seemed like for me because the cruiserweight division in WCW is what was like the foundation of my like the whole reason I watched WCW. Like it was that division. I liked other things about it, but it was cruiserweights mainly was like what was holding me to it. When TNA became a thing and WWE bought WCW, it's almost like that energy and that entity went over to the Dex division, and that's what was like the glue that held everything together for TNA for the longest time.
Yep.
Am I wrong for that feeling, or
No, you're good. I agree.
No,
more
man,
just
no.
wanting, I guess.
Yeah, to me, you're spot on with that. I mean, you got an argument for me there.
I'm
the
surprised
flying
though.
Elvis.
Like one of AJ's matches, that top 10 didn't. What was it called? Destination X, or what's it called? Z, where the X was hanging above the ring.
Yeah.
This Destination X.
Ultimate X or
Ultimate X.
Ultimate
is the
X. There you go.
They,
Yeah, there you
they
go.
did
Yeah.
it at Destination X. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ultimate X match was stunning. Like, and those guys
Like
were
that time, when he did that, somebody gave AJ that drop kick and he did like that flip off the rope and just did that big ass bump.
Was
it Chris Sabin?
I can't remember if it was Chris Sabin. No, because Frankie Kazarian's the one I think that gave to AJ Styles when he did it. Because Chris Sabin does it later, the same thing in another X Division match.
Yeah.
Those
were great matches too.
My question is, I mean, I know they were using John Cena a lot, but something tells me that one of the matches that they should have had on there, and I don't know if it was just me, but they should replace one of his matches to the one they just had this past year. Their one final time match, I believe, was that? No,
I don't know if that was.
I mean, was that good enough to even replace one of the ones he had with John?
They had 3 matches, right, all together.
I believe so.
No, I want to say that SummerSlam one was just too damn good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Not getting touched.
I mean, the one what made this last one good, I think, is like great. The whole round concept of it is really that we got no promo, we got no build to it, we got no, like we already knew what we were getting going into the match. I think that's why that one holds so much merit. Is like we got exactly what we knew we were going to get, and it was still damn good. But the SummerSlam one, even though they already had the one match, because they wrestled at Royal Rumble first, correct? And then SummerSlam, or was it SummerSlam then Royal Rumble? SummerSlam was their first touching.
SummerSlam then Rumble.
Yeah, SummerSlam, and so to see the two entities of two rival companies that in some matches, looking at it, it's like, what if we would have got Sting Undertaker? But we got John Cena, AJ Styles, right? The two company heads, the two designs, and then they fought. So that was the match that set the bar for everything that they were going to do after. Yeah. So no, I think you can't move that one at all. And the Royal Rumble was good.
Another match I'm surprised didn't make that list was that cage match between him and Abyss.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Because they beat the hell out of each other in that.
No, like I said, I mean, his last 10-year run, as a performer, whatever, his WWE time, to see him at least hold the championship twice, I wish they would have done something better with the Bullet Club, but the OC was okay, but I didn't understand Michin getting involved with that, but some people you got to try to find something that'll work. But if it doesn't, that's another thing. But I always remember that SmackDown is the house that AJ Styles built. That was a good moniker he had in WWE, and then just everything about his last 10-year run. I mean, just a guy that was just always a top draw, in my opinion. And
he's the true heart of indie wrestling. in all aspects. If you really think about it, like the amount of work he's done to get to that spot and the journey, and we all have watched his journey pretty much, like from TNA to ROH.
He's basically like a damn baby.
Yeah, New Japan. Like we've watched this man just cut a path through professional wrestling, and that's pretty sick, dude. That aspect is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, and I mean, any other thoughts about how he's best could be remembered as? Anybody?
Well, I think we're not done with him yet. There's still things that they can still do without him being the fact that he's going to be working at the PC still and doing stuff with the PC and helping younger talent and whatnot and passing on knowledge down there and helping be a coach and other things. And dude, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a small stint of him as NXT general manager.
That's what I was going to say.
AJ would be a great character for it. The guy can cut a good promo, and if he gets to where he just wants to do stuff with the boys for a little bit and hang out, he can still do the family life, Doesn't have to be there for all the shots, can do shots, There's all kinds of way to work around him not being there, right? Robert Stone being his apprentice or something, you know what I'm saying? Like there's ways around it to let him have his life, but he can still help out and do stuff. So yeah, I would be open to seeing that, but he's the true workhorse of professional wrestling, in my opinion. That's how he's going to be remembered for me.
I mean, usually like when you got
the nominated. That was a terrible, terrible storyline. That was so bad.
Oh man!
I mean, he was like, the only thing I gotta say is like he was one of the guys who can go through a whole career, and there was no bad lines under his name. It was damn near perfect.
Like, oh yeah, dude. Anyone you talk to, or like anyone that has ever done a podcast, anything, and AJ's name's brought up, they're like, nah, AJ's cool. AJ's like. That's pretty sick, dude, to think about.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, all of that. Yeah, I mean, it was a good package they put together for him, and then the way he had to send off, and then I love how they did the credits, man. And then after the credits, you're kind of wondering what was going to happen, and freaking American Badass hits, and here comes Taker on his cycle, saying that they've got some unfinished business. So, sorry, bud. I know, but he is officially going into the Hall of Fame class of 2026. Like I said, he needs to be at the head of anything else because we haven't had many announcements yet. I know we're literally less than 7 weeks away from WrestleMania, but I like to know who's going to top AJ Styles this year. I was going to say, who are they going to top AJ Styles with this year?
Nobody. I mean, I can't wait to see who the tag team is. But is this really Taker's new gimmick? He's just gonna put people on.
I was like, it's like he's like the head of a retirement home. He's welcome him to the retirement.
Dude, the worst part is I'm not even mad about it.
Oh no.
Like I'm not even mad at all about it.
Here we go. It's like Gunther is the corporate killer, and then freaking Taker comes in with the severance package.
Yeah, he's like Taker, like Gunther takes you out, and like Undertaker's like, here's your Social Security.
Dude, you're terrible. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually.
And with this, see, to me, this really, he just gotten in. I think he's being funny here, but
yeah,
AJ got in toward the last stretch, like just before 2001.
1 year. 1 year before WCW closed the doors when he signed his first WCW contract. and then it was null and void afterwards after the sell.
And by the way, that was the worst year of WCW ever.
He had like 2 matches, I think, in WCW.
Yeah, who was the greatest champion during his tenure? David Arquette? I mean, come on, man.
I hated that.
There was a lot going on in 2000 WCW that I do not want to bring up again. But
hey, Scott Steiner was World Heavyweight Champion.
No.
Yeah,
I don't. No, I don't think Stephanie tops AJ. AJ's done a lot in the ring. He's done a lot as far as, I mean, Stephanie's a great character. I mean, it's because she's born into the business. And
he could be actually asking you if you don't believe that she's going to top him, though.
No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
If they did things right, Stephanie would not be at the end. If they did things right, that's all I'm going to say. And if you don't know what I mean, then obviously you don't know what the hell you're doing. And I'll say it right here. And you can come back and mark my words on 10:19 p.m. Central Time, March 1st, 2026. And we'll go back and see. We'll see that Hall of Fame night.
I actually do not remember him on NWA Wildside.
Oh,
I do actually.
I do not.
Was that their weekly pay-per-view? Wildside?
They kind of did the same thing like TNA did, if not mistaken. It was like pay-per-view TV show.
All right. Now with this right here, Tex.
Dude, get out of here. Michelle McCool is not that bad.
Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. No, that's like saying that freaking she's better than Undertaker's wife. Yeah, that's about as obvious that the sun is the sky is blue on a sunny day.
Yeah, I thought it was.
She was a good talent, and I almost want to put in my Taker fan card on this, really though, but she's not that good to be Hall of Fame at this point in time right now. For one,
I agree with that statement.
I don't even think she's freaking good in that fucking capacity as the co-host of that podcast. I think the guy that they had on it was a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one.
Wait, what?
I was definitely a bigger fan of the original show than with her on it.
And see, there's little when WWE took over all those podcasts, when they pulled in when they pulled up Stephanie's, and they brought in Cody's, and then
they
bring up what's the other one? Impulsive. When they branded them all together, don't tell me that WWE has a major pull in scripting and everything else, and it's not organic anymore. It's like it's obviously it's director controlled now as far as what to say. I really don't think there is. Now the one I will probably watch is Royce Keys, because it sounds like he's got a really good story behind it of him coming in, and I hope to see him getting utilized here soon. So, don't give him the Tony Khan treatment and just put him on the back burner. Even though WWE's got a pretty deep roster themselves. So
pretty deep, dude.
Yeah,
they've gotten a lot of great talent from AEW, which I'm probably the only one on the pages or on the podcast that's saying that now.
What?
But it's overstacked. That's the problem. You've got too many people. You've got too many workers and all they're wanting is a paycheck. Half of them guys are not even working to get their money, and they're still getting paid.
They could make a whole nother show.
That's including, with Ring of Honor stuff too.
They could literally have another show, just the guy sitting on the back.
I'm actually 100% for this. I was just thinking about who's going to be the tag team this year for the Hall of Fame, and this one would be the tag team, in my opinion.
Well, I think, and I think with Hunter in charge, I think most of the feuds that was preventing people from being in the Hall of Fame that either had problems with Vince or Vince had problems with them and all that. I think that's pretty much gone with Hunter in charge, at least. So,
I mean,
Let's hope.
I'll say yeah, because I mean, if Scott Steiner can get in, then anybody can get in because he used to stand Triple H.
Damn.
I'm not lying.
He's not a Triple H fan. He's not a Hunter fan at all.
Well, I mean, the fact that he told the office that he'll do the wellness exam at the same time as Triple H. I mean, you know, he never had to do the wellness exam, then he left. So,
Yeah. Well, with AJ though, I'm not sure how much. I think he's going to enjoy his. He needs to be a dad for a good while because I think that's what his calling is right now.
That's where his heart is.
He's very appreciative of his wife and his home, holding down the home life. And I think he needs to be there for a good while for the kids, for his wife. And he doesn't need to rush into anything. He can always come back at any time. So
I mean, it's not like he's retiring at a Ric Flair age or something.
Dude, on talking shop with Gallows and Carl Anderson, Carl's like, he'll be back. Don't worry. He'll get the itch.
It was funny though as hell though. It's like I literally the day before that popped out because nobody knew who the next guest was going to be. I was like, they literally got to have AJ on that show, and then the next day AJ's on the show.
Yeah, they were busting him. Dude, that was a good one. Go watch Talking Shop with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Well, guys, we're going to break away from that, and we're going to go to kind of talk about with SmackDown a little bit. With
sorry,
do I have my?
That came out of nowhere.
Okay, we're going to do this. Hold on. So with SmackDown, guys. Good takeaways from this week is that Rio has gotten dethroned, and we have new women's tag team champions. We have Nia Jax and Lash Legend, collectively now known as the Irresistible Forces.
Stupid tag team name.
Yeah, I know. That's about as bad as meshing two individual entrances
so
going
dumb.
back and forth. That's horrible.
Sounds like a bad McDonald's meal.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. Hell, even referees get the itch. That's right, Tony. When they always want to come back. So Nia Jax, Lash Legend, new WWE Tag Team Champions. Which obviously this kind of sets up the stage for the Chamber because Rhea was in the qualifying match, and we'll get to that in a minute. But what? Okay. There we go.
He was just sitting there like, yeah.
Like if you dozed off or some shit.
No, he has that connection dropped and he came back online. It's all right. It's happened. I almost didn't come on tonight because we've been having some transformers go off in my area, and I was out for power.
G1 or Beast Wars?
What? Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm talking about electricity, for crying out loud, you nerd. Jeez.
Nerd.
Sometimes.
Oh shit.
No, it's always cool. It's always cool to do what we do, man.
Hey, I'm just happy Lash has a title. That's it. Like I'm happy my girl's there. It doesn't
there's
matter.
a good question. Who's going to carry the team more? I think Lash will.
Lash is carrying the team, period. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Austin Cage is about ready to go off. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Shut your ass. I'd rather see Lash Legend be a tag team champion with double straps.
I mean, She could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Last time I saw that was the guy above me. I mean, so
Hey, I can't wear this around my waist. It's does that so
no, we're talking about when you were a tag team champion
I'm a
by
shoulder
yourself.
guy.
I don't think
When you're a tag champion by
I don't think
yourself.
that's the double strap he was talking about, bro.
I thought he was talking about belt extensions.
Oh no!
No, he's saying that the ball and chain Nia Jax doesn't need to be a part of the irresistible force. I mean, stupid ass name. That was the first thing I'm like, what is this name? What is this? Stupid. It should have been
Stupid,
They should have been like the Baddie Beatdown Squad or something. Like, dumb name, dude.
Like, quit using somebody else's shit.
Yeah, that's all it is. They they took Nia's irresistible force. I truly resist. Trust me. They put that as their tag team name. It just disrespected Lash.
That's like a damn name you drew out of a fucking Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
That's evidence that Vince still runs creative.
Well, we'll see how well it goes. I mean, obviously we were seeing their
Later, Tim.
He'll be back on in about 5 seconds.
I mean GQ. Sorry, kayfabe.
Yeah, he'll be back. If not, we get to watch him doing the rock eyebrow. So there we go.
He's got a Mr. Potato Head of himself.
Oh my gosh. The internet's burping apparently. Where is that? This is why you don't travel, because that hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah, dude. That Motel 8, dude.
Motel 6.
The light on for you, just not the Wi-Fi.
That Ryoku little white box that you carry around that you get internet anywhere in the world. That's not going to work.
Go give the front desk another 10.
I'll say that, or don't set your camera on that window AC.
The window AC. It was just like
open the window and stick the antenna outside to see if that's going to do any better.
Shit.
We love you, buddy.
It's all right, man.
All right, so
Who's this Tim
what's
guy?
next for
I don't know.
SmackDown?
We'll leave the light on for you.
They always do. You don't want to be catching them with the lights on.
What other big news do we have on? Oh wait, can we once again thank the Lord for Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae?
Oh my god. The fact that he laid on the damn announce table.
Dude, when they came out and she's like dragging him down the. I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much because
it's the most plain shit ever, but it works. It's awesome.
It's so vanilla, but it also like it's allowing us to give Candice like more character time and more. Hey, GQ's back.
Hey.
No, what? I know I'm number one. Stop it.
Number one, wrong finger.
But so it's giving Candice like the spotlight till we finally get like who she is and a character behind her and like what she's not just gonna be not right now she's Johnny's wife because he's depressed, but as a father that has battled depression and having a strong, amazing woman next to you, this is making me hysterically laugh because when Johnny came down to the ring and she's on the ropes and he lays down on the apron, I lost it, bro. I lost it. And then he's over on the table the whole time during the match, laying flat on the announcer's table. I'm enjoying this.
And then she's winning the match, and then he distracts her, just like walking away. That cost her the match.
Dude, it's so good. Oh, dude, we got to make this something. We got to make this into something big because I'm enjoying it.
Johnny time.
I want Kit Wilson to like help him with toxic masculinity and stuff. And I have so many ideas of just like because Kit coming in and yelling at everybody about their toxic masculinity.
Oh, that was great.
I'm enjoying.
And then that promo with him and Obafemi.
Oh, dude, I love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh my gosh.
And hope for him, he's dumb not taking Miz up on his deal. What the hell's wrong with him?
He's a goof.
Oh yeah, Miz loses once again, adding to his loss total. So
he's gonna have the highest lost record when he finally retires.
Yeah, that's what he's going. That's what he's going for.
Like,
honestly, I want to know when was the last time he won. I really do.
The Miz is the bomb, dude. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What else do we have?
Last time Miz.
I'm also trying to think here what else has happened. Because like I said, a lot of let's talk about how Drew McIntyre keeps getting involved with the path toward the Elimination Chamber.
He knocked the hell out of Jacob Fatu with that belt. You heard that smack come off that Samoan head.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point.
Yeah, but damn.
The Miz's last singles win on TV was February 5th of 2004. There you go.
Yeah. 2004. I mean, he's won since then.
I'm just reading what the thing says, dude.
We all know that man's won since 2004. I was like, maybe 24 or something, but not 2004.
Reports indicate his last televised singles victory was on or around February 5th of 2004 or 2024. Sorry.
Oh, that's what I said.
I read it wrong. My bad. That's on me. It's on me.
Yeah. Okay. So Drew and Nick Aldis.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, as far as with Drew is concerned, I mean, obviously, he's going to have an opponent at WrestleMania, but.
Yeah, Nick Aldis.
Oh, yeah, well,
I firmly believe it. I mean, even Nick Aldis called him a son of a bitch on the little after tapes after the pay-per-view was over. And then Adam Pearce had to hold him back.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I mean, I'd love to see it. I want to see it.
Is anybody curious to why they took Jey Uso out of the chamber match?
Because he was never supposed to be in the first place.
Is that the truth?
I mean, that was the rumor that was circulating.
Well, we'll get back to that when we get to the chamber because I got my comment.
Yeah, maybe we can see the real story on Real Season 3. So
there you go.
No, I'm just being sarcastic because I'm not gonna try to watch it. But that's just me. I think that was pretty much it, though.
Yeah.
Because we had the qualifying matches. Of course, Logan Paul gets in on the last qualifying match and getting into the chamber. So
he didn't qualify.
Good ass match.
Did he? Logan qualified?
Yeah, it beat Jacob Fatu to be the last person to get in the chamber.
Because of Jay going out, getting knocked out, they had to do another qualifying match.
Man, I must have missed that one. Okay, continue. Sorry.
That was the main event.
That's how we waffled Jacob Fatu.
That's why, because time out. I didn't watch the last hour of SmackDown, so I apologize. I didn't make it.
No, you're good. No,
that's why it didn't make sense to me because I'm like, wait a minute, what I missed? Because my bad. I forgot about it.
No, you're good, brother. It's all good. So let's see. So I guess now we're gonna get to the chamber.
The meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes here. So we're gonna be talking about the chamber.
Hey,
did you get that squirrel to stop chewing on your coax?
Now, if you notice, it's really loud now. Andy can't hear us.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah,
you're
choosing not
too.
to speak.
He's like, if I speak, it might make me go out again.
Sits there so beautifully marshmallowy.
Shut up.
All right.
I'm a banana.
What?
I'll send you the link, Ellie. It's off Family Guy.
I don't.
Quagmire.
Okay. All right.
Do these still come with posters? Oh, they still do.
All right, Women's Elimination Chamber.
Here we go. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Elimination Chamber. Women's Elimination Chamber is let's just kind of just talk about the match itself. And I think probably the performance of the night goes to Raquel Rodriguez. When she got out of that, it's just
her double pinning.
Oh yeah, I love that. That was awesome. That's the first.
And Kiana James.
Yeah, Kiana James really. I'm loving that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. She's
the way though she took her through the cage and slammed her through the other side. That slam. I know that little girl was hurt after that one.
Yeah, Raquel though, she's been on an upcoming slope here for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down with it.
But though, of course, the overall wonder for that, it came down to between Miss Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley, and Rhea getting the victory with the Riptide on Tiffany, and then so it's kind of interesting though because Rhea has been mainly on Raw, so it looks like she's got to float over to SmackDown to feud with Jade now, because she's going to be facing Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. And
I'm happy we're finally just pulling this Band-Aid off and getting right to it.
Right.
But I was not thrilled with Rhea winning. I was kind of rooting for Asuka.
I mean, it's kind of obvious with all the backstage face-to-face with her when she was on SmackDown or whatever defending the titles.
Yeah. I was still rooting for Asuka. Motherfudger.
All right, go eat a Milky Way.
I mean, I think Asuka should at least had another run at that, to be honest. I think Asuka could have gave Jade Cargill a run for her money. Then again, I would have been too mad about Raquel jumping ship over to SmackDown to face Jade herself. But
now we're going to get Monday after WrestleMania when Liv and Dom are celebrating. We're going to get a big boot to the face of Liv from Raquel.
So you think Raquel's going to break away after that?
It's kind of what I'm hoping.
I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, because Finn's about to break away.
Yeah, the Judgment Day is about to dissolve.
We still got Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, what about JD? What about Finn? What about,
Finn and Dom are facing each other at WrestleMania for the IC title.
Yep. That will be a good one.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah. Sorry, guys, man. I'm actually still trying to battle.
We're good.
Yeah, so as far as the next match, of course, was, let's kind of get, it was Becky Lynch and AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
That was a really good match. I really enjoyed that match.
Yeah, it was good. Another turnbuckle play with this, and to where Becky took the buckle after everything. AJ took the manhandle slam. She, I think, was either in the disarmer as well. She got out of that, but finally getting to Black Widow, and of course, we all know who was the official in the match.
Jessica Carr.
Did you see that shit that Adam Pearce dropped where, I guess there was somebody who tried to give a petition to get her suspended or fired or something?
Yeah, she should be. She's cheated Becky like 4 times now.
Look, my eyes got cheated every time she wrestled. Okay.
That's so rude.
Look who you're talking to. Read my name.
There's no name there. Haha, loser.
Dirty Heel.
I'm just
So I guess another burning question here is obviously AJ Lee is going to go to which probably, I don't know which night at WrestleMania, but do you see her carrying the IC strap past WrestleMania, or do you think this is pretty much her moment?
I say give it to her for a little bit.
I give her till SummerSlam.
I don't know how long we actually have AJ back, so.
But I wonder if she's actually going to be full time or is she going to do partial?
I mean, she has to be able to do it partial because I'm pretty sure she's still one of the co-creators of the WoW stuff, right? Isn't she still writing for WoW?
Hell, I don't know. I didn't know she was doing it, honestly.
She was for a while, or there for a little bit. She was working over at WoW.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Go ahead, D.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, it's cool to have her back, but like I said, this is more of a Chicago pop for this because, Punk being on the poster, her getting the title shot. That was the main draw. Obviously, that's the main draw. I mean, they had over 19,000 people at the United Center in Chicago. So,
our friend Isaac was there.
Yes. I was looking for the sign, by the way. I couldn't find it.
I did look for the sign too, and I couldn't find it either. Isaac, do better. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think it's the damn cameraman that scanned, make sure you don't point it at this guy. He's trying to advertise stuff.
Yeah. He had a We Talk Wrestling shirt on and everything.
Yeah. WWE production trucks are a bunch of tools. No, I'm just joking.
I'll say that, or if they didn't, or that, or if they didn't try to, say, "Hey, I saw your sign, take it down," or "Don't use it," or some shit. They've done that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's great.
You're blocking people's view.
Gosh. Yeah, I wonder who looks for these signs and gets them taken away, or are they get them brought in?
So literally how I think this works is, I've told you guys how I get those seats, whatever, right? So they have these guys with headsets on. There's about 10 to 15 of them just doing basically laps around the ring area. So it's probably one of those.
Yeah, well, but either way, AJ Lee, and I guess the other question is, we're hearing also rumors that Becky Lynch may be also kind of winding down her time overall as a competitor or just being in WWE because she wants to either be there more for her daughter or maybe wants another child on the way. So maybe Becky might be done after this year. In 2026 is seeing a lot of people that are gonna call it quits. I mean, freaking Adam Copeland's gonna be calling it quits in AEW. I think at Wrestle Dream this year. So, I mean, we're seeing a lot of people that are going to say adios in 2026. Do you see Becky coming back up to that title?
I mean, they'll do a rematch. She's not just going to disappear.
I think we'll get them one more time at WrestleMania, potentially doing a Fatal 4-Way, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Maxine, and AJ. I could see something like that, potentially, or even a ladder match for the IC title. That'd be cool, doing a female ladder match for the title.
Yeah, get the shortest person in WWE to participate in a ladder match.
And then, it'd be cool, but AJ, I don't see her picking up no damn ladder or trying to move it.
Oh my God, no. I mean, unless it's a step ladder, but otherwise it's sure.
So what cracked me up though was okay, so I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was that picture posted online of how when Becky and Seth both won the titles in the same night, they took that picture with just the belts covering themselves, and then Punk took this picture of with AJ's title up here, and then he covered his cell phone with his title at the bottom. I was X, that's hilarious.
On X, Punk has a picture of the IC title over his boobs, and then world heavyweight title around his junk.
Yeah,
Like-
I was like, that's hilarious.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Ruby would need strap extenders.
No, you won't catch me doing that shit. No, I mean, no, man. Yeah, it's okay. People don't need to see that. I do not need to do. We're all good. Okay.
Correction. I think some of us do need to see it.
I am not giving you guys ammunition, so forget it.
It's fair. It's
not-
100% fair.
What was that on Nutty Professor's like? He looks, he's like, oh, I'll be damn. I can see my.
Y'all are so freaking hater, man. That's bull. That's such bullshit.
We're dicks.
I have no idea who the hell you guys are at times. I have no idea.
Oh, well.
No. Shoot.
Lord, I apologize.
I will say though, at the chamber, the coolest entrance does go to Punk.
100%.
I love the whole Ray Clay with the Chicago Bulls announcement, getting that in there. Like that takes me back to the '90s Bulls dynasty with the Sirius playing in the background.
Yeah, that was great.
I need 2 belts. Yes,
Tony.
That is one of our lovely referees in the ECW, by the way. Right. So, but no, I mean, no, that was a great entrance, I will say, because that
and then the gear
Yes.
was topped it all with the. See, I saw because he did the same thing for. I'm not mistaken. He did one. The guy that they're talking about did some for the Blackhawks too, before, and that's what I kind of felt from it. Like
I think that was the Blackhawks gear he had.
But he was rocking sick Blackhawks gear, and as a Hawks fan, I need that fig. I want that Punk fig tomorrow, please.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because like me and Z, Adam, because he came over, we're sitting there watching the crowd, we're having a full blown conversation about something else, and we hear that music hit. We're like, because we're both Bulls fans, we're like, holy shit, this is
Dude,
great.
yeah, it took you right back to the 90s.
Right.
Teleport.
Jeez. No, but his match with Finn Balor, pretty decent, really good, solid match. And then of course, after Punk wins, Finn was the one out to offer his hand, to shake his hand, and then Finn went on. So
all respectfully.
Calm and respectfully. So what does that do for Monday night? What does that do for the Judgment Day? Is this where things get stirred up again? Is
Liv will be like, why'd you shake his hand for? Or some shit like that.
one thing I do like about Finn right now, him going back to his old music. Now I'm just waiting for the Demon to come back. I want Demon Balor back.
I was expecting it last night, honestly.
No, not yet.
I don't know. Do you think he might bring it out at WrestleMania against Dom?
We could potentially see it there, but like, I don't think necessarily Judgment Day is going to go away. It's going to separate, and Dom and Liv are going to do their own thing because Raquel's going to stay with Finn and JD. That's what I see happening, and maybe even Roxanne chilling and staying with them. Who knows? Who knows if the Prodigy goes with Liv? But you're going to see that split happen. So I feel like with Finn getting his old music back and stuff, we're going to see a new Judgment Day kind of take over, and it's going to be more Bullet Club than people think. Especially,
go ahead, Z.
Especially since some of the rumors that are coming out of the New Japan camp area of people that are leaving New Japan and where they're potentially supposed to be falling, like Evil supposedly coming to WWE is highly rumored. And if that happens, I can't wait to see what that goes, and some others. So I'm just curious to see how it all unfolds. I'm just happy Finn is getting utilized again the way he deserves.
Yeah,
because he's another
after that surgery, he basically said,
well, And shout out, can we? Wade Barrett deserves all the credit in the world, right? Because he literally said that on commentary why Finn and Punk are having their match. He's like, I don't know, Finn's not been in this kind of environment in a while because after he won the title and he got injured, the office kind of lost faith, and they brought it up. So like it was cool to hear that and see that and that callback. So I think we're going to see a new Finn, and I want to see. It kind of feels like that shift when they first started doing the Demon the first time. And if you listen, once again, I highly recommend everybody go back and listen to it. The Cody Rhodes podcast with Finn, sit down. They talk about the Demon. And I'm telling you right now, if I'm looking at this professional wrestling the right way now, that was storytelling on top of storytelling. So get ready for it to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be ready for it because I'm looking forward to it for sure. Yeah. So this is the point.
Can I point out something real quick? Just to be me, I'm sorry. Tim's photo looks like he has no eyebrows.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I thought he was given an eyebrow. I don't know what the heck's on his head then if he's not given an.
He tried to draw them on and didn't work out too well.
It's a shadow.
He tried. Not a master of the eyeliner, I see. Okay.
You're such a dick.
So let's kind of deter, because after that world title match is the surprise that we've put out in the box, and we have got a lot of mixed reviews on this.
And we're going to have it here too.
Some people, you know what? It's just kind of funny because I've got my take on it though, but I'm going to yield this first to Austin Cage because he's the one that brought it up first. But we've got the appearance of the long rumor that Z called it weeks back when they started debuting this box. But when they opened the box, it was Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis opening the box that opened to a coffin, which had a party of people coming out. But eventually at the end, we saw the one and the only Danhausen come out and make his debut in WWE. Now, so to this, there's been some backlash, even some. I've even heard somebody after they stopped everything, somebody shouted, "Worst surprise ever!" When I heard that.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, oh shit, It's like,
I mean, this was as bad as that damn egg back in the early '90s when Undertaker thought he was going to be the one.
Don't take my stuff. Don't take my stuff. That was confidentially said in our chat by me. Don't take my shit. Because as much as
okay,
I want to cut you off. And by the way, it was GQ and I both that said that it was going to be Danhausen. I wanted it to be Jericho or I was like, please be somebody other than this, because I had the feeling it was going to be that. And then I said it to you guys in the chat moments. You guys, I think, were maybe even watching the show because I wasn't watching it. I'm like, it has gobbledygooker energy all over it. That's all I could think of when we were doing it. But go ahead and say what you want to say before I go and say my stuff. But don't take my sticks. Don't.
Oh, shut up, Meg. Anyways, all right. Look, you go over through how many weeks was it? A month, basically, with that damn box.
It was about a month.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, I know people on the indies love that guy. More credit to him. I mean, Z, when you was at one of the first shows, look, whatever. But look, when we was at one of the first shows that you met up with me and Chris or whatever, that dude debuted. Me and Chris basically want to go take a piss break.
Oh, yeah. You guys left and it was so much fun.
And I'm like, they go through all this buildup and shit, and this dude shows up. Chrissy would text me. He's just like, what the I was like, and then it was like literally like the crowd just got stabbed through the heart or some shit because there was no reaction. I mean, that was one of the worst reactions I've ever seen in my life from a crowd. And then I hear just like you see all those side videos where people there was just like, what the is this crap? Who the hell is he? I'm just like, I literally said fuck my life is what I said when he came out of that box. That's what was my reaction to it. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me right now? But okay. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that was one of the worst.
Who is somebody that's all like, okay, I was not a Danhausen fan when I first ran into him. Like, I'm like, okay. I kind of had an idea of who he was under the paint. And the guy was was a great wrestler. So like the paint and stuff did. But then when I started to like follow along with him, he did a couple toy collecting videos with Ethan Page. And so I watched some of those and kind of got to like know who he was, like the character and what the premise of Danhausen was. And then I got into his streaming videos, and he used to do unboxing videos and unveiling videos of like action figures and stuff. And like you get to understand where he's coming from with his character development. So for me, seeing him come out after I got to see it, because at first I was like, really, it's Danhausen? Shit. And then I watched it and I was like, this is amazing. This is like old school. What was that old TV show that I think it was like in the 80s, early 90s, where they did the one like Count dude, the vampire dude did the old school movies.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Black and white. You know
Sesame Street.
No, not that. What? Not the Count like that. Not one and no, not that Count. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the vampire dude that did the horror movies, the scary movies. But it was like the black and white movies. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
You know, the old.
Yeah, I know you mean, but I can't think of the name.
So watching the whole like the whole play out of it. That's what it was. It was it was that premise of the vampire dude, the old man from the Gremlins, where he was the vampire dude and they're going to cancel the show, but he wanted to be like, it was that. It was it was that kind of character, and that's who Danhausen is, and his whole array, and then the whole like curse, and they disappear. Like, it's goofy, it's dumb. Everything in wrestling, people want to be so serious, and a lot of wrestlers are right. There's a lot of wrestlers that are speaking up on it. Ricky Morton put his 2 cents in. AJ Styles put his 2 cents in just recently on it. There's a lot of those guys that don't poop on your guys that work their ass off to get to where they are. Like Danhausen busted his tail to get where he is, and that we should all be rooting him on as our brother in the industry. But at the same time, like, we haven't even got to see what it's going to be. If I don't get Truthhausen now, I'm going to be pissed.
That's the only thing that's going to work is him and Truth. I'm sorry. That's
him and Otis. You think about Danhausen and Otis, Danhausen and Tozawa getting together, Punkhausen. Like, there's so many people don't understand how much good, like, greatness is about to pour out of this. Hopefully, was the way that he was debuted to us goofy? 100%. But that's Danhausen, damn it.
Well, look, we'll see what happens. But like I said, if your crowd's dead, it's not going to last too much longer. But we'll see what happens.
Give it time. You're going off of one moment in wrestling history when there's been so many other moments of deadness where The Rock got booed out of the building before he ever turned bad guy. And look, he became one of the best, give it time. Let Danhausen show you the ways of being very evil, very... Wait, God damn it, what was it?
Z, if I could throw a shoe at you right now, I would, just for flapping your arms.
Very nice, very evil.
Yeah, there it is. Very nice, very evil.
Right.
Thank you,
so here's the thing, okay? AEW in the Indies versus WWE, 2 totally different elements. And it was going to be hard for the WWE universe, not a wrestling fan, to accept what was coming in, especially the way he was brought in. I thought it looked like the Munsters musical or something. The way it's like, okay, I mean, I get it. I wonder why. And people, like, even I will call out
It was Pee Wee's Funhouse.
I would call out my wrestling boss and like, what the hell is this? This is why WWE is going to hell. I got news for you. WWE's been going to hell for about the past year or so. A lot of their stuff has sucked. Okay? So if you're trying to go with professional wrestling, WWE is not your place for professional wrestling. I'm telling you people that right now. This is truly pure sports entertainment. This is actually something where probably Danhausen will flourish in. Okay? This is probably something that he will take the reins somehow, whatever story they give him, and he will, if they give him backstage promos, and they give him, like, if people don't know about him meeting up with the APA at a convention, like on like 2 different occasions, about him paying off with like a freaking like $10 and a Coke and an apple. I mean, come on. And asking to, take care of the ass boys. Come on, man. I mean, if you don't find humor in that, I don't know what to tell you, because you just don't get the way that Danhausen works. You have to kind of go back in his character. You have to do your research. It wasn't somebody that just popped up there. Now, is he good friends with CM Punk? Of course, yeah, he is. And that's probably why he felt comfortable doing the debut there. Obviously, somebody in creative in WWE saw something in to sign him. And that's why he did not re-sign with AEW, because, they had to be in talks before he did anything else to re-sign with AEW, or the possibility. So this has been in the works. It wasn't just like overnight for a month. He had to talk to him back in last year. So this is, guys, your thoughts and your opinions were dead in the water as of like December. Okay, because it was pretty much going to be a done deal. He wasn't going to re-sign with AEW. He was going to debut. And let's not even talk about, why wasn't Jericho in the box, or why did Jericho didn't show up at the Rumble. I got news for you, too. Jericho did not officially announce his intentions on separating from AEW, and he has not done that yet.
They also froze his contract.
Right.
Yeah.
So you all cannot be mad if it's not Jericho, because it's beyond control, and it's probably not even been talked about.
I love this movie.
You can't be mad at that. Dude, you can't be.
Once Danhausen sinks his teeth into the youth, basically, and gets the kids behind him, he's going to... Dude, I hate to be GQ right now. Him and Iguana are going to be great together.
Getting
Start getting Danhausen gear. You get Danhausen merch ready, because it will start selling by WrestleMania.
Oh, dude!
I guarantee you.
Once people start to see his charisma on screen in vignettes and stuff, and videos and backstage segments, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm here for this!" And then on top of it, the best part about Danhausen is you have this goofy underlying character, but the man's a machine in the ring, bro. Like, can put down a great match with people. So, like, I'm here for it. I'm ready for it, dude.
I'm just gonna say that WWE they didn't sign a sideshow. Okay, if he's actually an in-ring talent, they look at in-ring talent. They don't just not go, like, hey, this will be a great, comedy act. I mean, obviously you got to be entertaining, but just you got to be good in the ring too. I mean, they signed you for a reason, so
get ready. Just get ready. That's all I'm saying.
The guy's definitely got a different flair to him, and it took me a while for just to accept him as the way he was. So I mean, just the way he is, and the way that
hey, you don't have to like him.
I understand.
You don't have to like him.
I mean, like this whole thing that he does. I mean, with the skits and everything. I mean, yeah, I do chuckle at that, and I do find it funny. But can him and R-Truth come with some awesome vignettes? I'm just waiting for the first conversation between them two. I'm just.
Oh my god! I'm
What? Truth is going to face paint itself.
I was so die laughing. If I see him in Danhausen,
I am calling that right now.
Die
I am
laughing.
calling that right now.
Dude, I'm so
like one first week they meet up, like, he might go like it's a mime shit or whatever, and then Truth comes out the next week and he's got the face paint on and he does the point and all that shit.
Dude, I cannot wait to see how Truth interacts with with Danhausen. Like, that interaction between Danhausen and Truth is going to be something special. Like, people do not understand what comedic gold is going to be on your like.
Yeah, that's going to be
hold my balls. Hold my balls.
So, guys, I mean, I understand. It's just the way it was brought in. Was it goofy? Yes. I mean, did it have that gobbledygooker feel? Probably
Yes.
more than likely. I mean, but he came in cold. There was no talk. There was no, he didn't announce he was getting signed with WWE until he made his WWE debut, and then he announced his deal. So no one was ready for it. Like I said, it was a completely different element, going from what he was, going straight to a WWE universe. It's it's night and day, man.
And the thing about this, like, his AEW run, I'm not saying it was bad, because he got injured a couple times too, so he had to sit out for some things. So you had injuries, you had no booking direction from management. He hardly got used when he first did, and he got a poor debut in AEW, in my opinion, too. So, like, he kind of fell flat there to a degree, in some sense. But there's a lot of his time, unfortunately, that he's not being seen again. So they literally did a cold, like, here you go, here's Danhausen on WWE TV, and the WWE crowd is not going to understand two shits on who Danhausen is. Give it time. Don't worry. I can't wait to see Michael Cole, like, fanboying over Danhausen after a while, because he was at first, he was like, he didn't know how to take it. You could tell.
Especially when he got that set of teeth.
Are the? He said there was, like, what, parsley stuck in the tooth or something. Dude, I can't wait to see what happens, dude. I'm here for it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So then we get to the men's Elimination Chamber match. Everybody gets in. I mean, as
Javon Williams got in.
It started off with Javon and Cody. It ended up being let's see, Logan Paul. Trick Williams, Logan Paul, LA Knight, and then Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Logan Paul getting the first 3 eliminations. I think, like, last one was the help of Cody's the
masked man.
Crossroads.
Yeah.
What?
No, what is this? God, why am I spacing out right now on his Crossroads? Excuse me. Yeah.
So
then he posts Cody and he steals the pin, but then let's take a census here right now. How was there too much interference in these chamber matches this year? There was way too much going on.
Well, I thought both chamber matches were kind of lame.
But after that, remember when they had the whole hooded guy come in again, and then they dragged him off. They dragged off this hooded guy. Then the second hooded guy comes in, gets Logan with the kick, and then the stomp. And then finally,
is that the right hooded man, or is there another hooded man?
Oh God!
I wanted to, like, if I could literally go through, like, online and smack some people for comments, I would have, when they was really like, well, that's the first guy. What was it, on SmackDown that got revealed, or was it Raw or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, it was just like, who's that guy? That's got to be it. I was just like, you guys are freaking stupid. I was like, you ever heard of, like, a fake, thinking that's really it? Yeah, basically. I was just like, that's not it. I argued with this guy for almost 30 minutes. It's like, you're an idiot. I was like, it's just to play with people's minds. That's all it is. Nothing more.
Wait a minute. Is he the idiot, or are you the idiot for wasting 30 minutes arguing with him?
Well, you rounded up. Good point. Well, technically, it wasn't 30 minutes straight. It was like, you log off and then you see comments and you go back.
Dude, I was busting your
But
balls.
I know. But still, I was just like, there's just times where I was like, when I say wrestling fans are freaking stupid.
Yeah, Chase and I were sitting there, and he walked in, and I'm like, "That's 100% Seth Rollins." He's like, "No, it has to be somebody else." I'm like, "No, dude, that's Seth."
Yeah, the last one, yeah,
that's Seth. You couldn't hide those mannerisms.
No,
sir.
But it was nice to see Randy turn on Cody like that. Not turn, but like take advantage.
Finally pulled the trigger.
Yeah, took advantage.
Finally.
I like how, like, the after interview, he said he's like, "I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry." No, I'm not sorry. I RKO'd him.
Yeah. But once again, it's all with Drew getting into the second guy that interferes in the match, with Drew getting in with his belt, hitting Cody in the back, and then Cody eventually, Randy giving him the RKO. Then Cody gives him the freaking crossroads, and as soon as he gets up, Randy freaking pulls that trigger, hits him with the RKO, and Randy Orton wins the chamber. He's going on to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre. Now, here's the thing. One of these matches, they're not all going to be a one-on-one. Do you suspect that this match here is going to have at least 3 competitors?
Bro, at this point, it's going to be like 6. What are you talking about?
Because everybody wants to get a Drew.
Well, I think Cody is getting getting a rematch against Drew Friday, right?
Yep. Nick Aldis said that.
Uh-huh.
Cody's taking that belt. Drew ain't gonna be able to hold his own. He's not going to.
Jacob Fatu is going to cost Drew the title.
He's pissed off way too many people. Drew is losing that belt one way or another.
Like,
if I'm
referee's
wrong,
going to get knocked down or something, and then Jacob Fatu takes out Drew somehow. Crossroads, boom, 1, 2, 3.
This is happening either one of 2 ways. Okay, Drew wins somehow, and we're getting Cody, Randy, Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Or Drew's losing the belt, and he takes on Nick Aldis at WrestleMania, and it's Cody, Jacob, Randy at WrestleMania. But yes, I do believe we're going to have multi-man matches this year. Pretty heavily, too.
Okay. I mean, I think Roman and CM Punk are solid.
Yeah, we don't need to change that one at all.
Liv and Stephanie are solid. And I don't Rhea and
it's gonna be Rhea Jade.
Yeah.
It's Rhea Jade.
Yeah, that's not changing at all.
Oh no. Why would you change that?
No.
You have your biggest cash crop in female wrestling with Rhea going against your biggest
one title defense.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Can't stop her for protecting it, I guess,
So we got just under 7 weeks, but we're going to find out where all the other roads are going to, including tag team championships, intercontinental championship. We're thinking Finn and all that. I mean, AJ Lee is going to defend the women's IC, the United States title, which, by the way, another good solid match on SmackDown. By the way, Matt Cardona and
yes,
Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, that was a great match.
Good solid match, by the way. I forgot to bring that up. So, always a big Matt Cardona fan.
King of the Springs hand.
So it's too bad that GQ is missing out on this again because of his burping internet. But we've got 3 categories here that because we're trying to look into like the best Elimination Chamber moments. Okay. So our first category, the best chamber match. And I want to throw that first to Zmiz on his choice.
So it's between two. It's between Elimination Chamber 2014 or 2005. Or, yeah, 2005 or 2014. So 2005 was Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, and Edge. So it's legitimately stacked with all six dudes that I absolutely enjoy, love. Triple H, if not mistaken, came out winning that one uh, at Evolution with Evolution's help because Batista and Randy were in there. The Evolution was formed like they were the faction, right? I just really like the storyline involved with it, all that kind of stuff. Now, 2014 is Randy Orton, Christian, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Sheamus, and John Cena, which was another just that match, star-studded, hands down awesome. The guys brought it. It was in great integrity, all that kind of stuff. So I couldn't pick. That's my two, dude. I seriously sat here and bobbled back and forth for hours.
All right. Austin Cage, do you have your chamber match?
2015, that tag team title one.
That's the New Day one? Or the New Day one?
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't I just remembered off the top of my head. It was honestly my favorite. I couldn't remember who was all in that match, but yes, that tag team title match was lovely.
Yeah, because I think there's
Great
only
match.
two tag team, 2 or 3.
No, there was every chamber was filled.
No. There's only been 2 or 3 tag team Elimination Chamber matches.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, like I think the United States title was on the line in one of them, and then the IC title was on the line in another one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's my favorite one.
That's a good one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. You mentioned one that actually had my eye on, and that's the one from 2005 with Triple H going in against Randy Orton, Chris Benoit, Batista, Jericho, and Edge. Not to mention that the special referee was the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, in this, and Triple H coming out the winner. And I think Evolution was still around. I believe still at this point. So, I mean, what a great time in 2005 for Evolution, and the chamber match was awesome. Yeah, that was New Year's Revolution, by the way. Yeah, so that was like January 2005. So yeah, definitely Evolution was still in effect then. So, yeah. So that was my chamber match. Now, I'm gonna go to most shocking moment, and I'm gonna steal this first. So. And I think GQ and I were on the same page for this one when we were kind of in discussion. But my most shocking moment was not in a match, but it was actually in 2010 when it was actually here in my residing town of St. Louis, Missouri, when Undertaker was on his way to the ring. And the pyro guy majorly screwed up and engulfed the Undertaker in flames. Undertaker had to break character and get down to the ring and hurry up and get his ring jacket off, and was actually in the chamber the entire time until the last one. And he was totally engulfing himself in cold water, coming out with at least second-degree burns after it was all over. And then, of course, Shawn Michaels actually getting involved and turning on him. Chris Jericho actually ended up winning that match, defeating Taker. And winning the World Heavyweight Championship was on the line at that time, and Taker was dethroned. So Taker had to hurry up, get the belt off, get the jacket off, and that was probably one of Taker's worst and painful moments in his career. So that was my most shocking moment. Z.
Well, once again, I got a sequence here. I guess it's a 2 thing.
Okay.
Harder to agree. Because it's two of the shocking moments. One being Edge cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase at New Year's Revolution on John
There's
Cena to
good
become
one.
the first ever, I think it was his first ever title run, if not
Yes.
not mistaken. And then the second one is when Batista did the same thing in 2010, cashing it and not cashing in, but taking an opportunity Vince McMahon making John Cena take on Batista right after winning the Elimination Chamber. So that's my two.
Yeah, those are good picks.
I kind of got two like Z. First one was I can't remember what year it was, but it had to be within the last couple of years where Kevin Owens climbed to the top of one of the pods and did that swine time on a bunch of the guys that were on the ground below.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Yeah, you're good.
And then was it last year where Brock Lesnar did the F5 off on Austin Theory off the top of one of those cages too, or pods?
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
that. I forgot about that.
He beat his head into the side of the plastic wall
Yeah.
or whatever, like about 15 times, and then just
And then he just picks him up and chucks him off into the crowd of people.
I was like,
Wow.
God bless Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's my two.
Wow.
I mean, my two is technically one because it's the same
One.
scenario, just different approaches.
Yeah.
Different people involved. Gotcha. All right. And we're going to go for best overall pay-per-view or PLE. So the best overall Elimination Chamber. I'll throw it to Austin Cage for this one.
2002, the very first chamber. I mean, honestly, that's kind of like a fanboy in me because y'all know Shawn Michaels is my favorite of all time, and that was the last time he won a world title was when he won that title in that chamber from Triple H, with them two being the last two.
Yep. You know, we say here as us guys, you never forget your first. And I think I'm right in that same boat with you, Austin. 2002 is the one that I remember the most, and a lot of that. Triple H had his trachea crushed in, thanks to RVD with his frog splash.
Oh my God!
And having to still finish that match still with Shawn, so Shawn can get his glory and his push. I mean, just the way that the original structure was debuted. Oh my God!
There was no give. Like back body drops right on that steel and shit. You're just like,
they're like still grades, man. There was
yeah.
No, the only give was you were praying for something to be inside the ropes. That's
I mean, like because like all that was steel, and it seemed like you had real chains on it. Nowadays, Elimination Chamber looks like it has that chain where it was like the fake plastic crap you see at a kid's playground or something. So it don't seem like it hurts as bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's what weird. I was talking to the kids. They're like, they keep saying that they slamming them on the steel grates, but it's a pad over it. I'm like, yeah, the original one wasn't that way.
Yeah,
the original one was legit steel grates.
Yeah,
you look on the next day on Raw, they had their marks all down their sides and shit from where they landed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you two, and we're just gonna have to make it a three-peat. That's the whole reason that style of match became a thing. It is what set the groundwork. That whole because that was a Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, we still got a Survivor Series, traditional Survivor Series that year too. Just throwing that out there. War Games, looking at you.
Say you just need to make War Games a separate pay-per-view. Yes,
they really do.
PLE. It worked back
Oh,
in
yeah.
'86. It worked for the Great American Bash. So,
I mean, hell, they did it with the Hell in the Cell. They could do it with this one.
Yeah.
I'd rather have this one be its own pay-per-view, not Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell was just needed to be.
That's what I'm getting at. If they could do it with the Hell in the Cell, they could do it with Elimination Chamber.
Well, I mean,
and let's not make
slap yourself. This is one of those moments where I want to come through the screen and slap you. You should slap. They did a whole damn show called Fatal 4-Way. Do we not remember that one? Like a whole get the flip out of here, bro.
Well, 10 more minutes, I will be.
Shoot. Oh, but yeah, but that's the chamber now is done for. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Tomorrow night's Raw. I didn't do any type of recap. I was in the middle of coming back home from out of town, being away for 2 nights, Friday night, Saturday night, coming home today, and of course having helping out with the family, especially with still the new puppy that's giving us a whole bunch of hell. So
That's a good puppy.
yeah.
You chose that.
Still trying to get it to learn stuff, but
You got
I
this.
definitely don't regret it. So
Okay.
in fact, I can hear apparently it's waking up from a nap here around 11:30 and now wants to play like hell with the other dogs. So it's like
Sounds like a newborn.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Well, guys, you got anything else coming up? Once again, it's Vengeance Days Saturday. Anything? Oh, and also, if you're in the St. Louis area, SICW's got, I think, a show. What is it at the fairgrounds? I believe I have to go and look them up and see.
But that's March 7th, I think. Right?
Yeah.
That's at East Cronda Lake. Correct?
Yeah. Are they doing East Carondelet this time?
Yes, sir, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. SICW.org, I think, is where you can find info for that, and I'm going to confirm that right now, because that's their usual website. Let's see.
Yes, it's at East Cronda Lake Community Center, 823 State Street. Bell time is at 7. Doors open at 6. Reserve your seats now at SICW.org. That's March 7th.
All right.
And what the hell?
Dropping shit, Meg.
Well, yeah. You should really go because our good friend Glenn Williams, Big Nasty himself, takes on Billy McNeil, the Irish luchador. It's gonna be a killer match. It's gonna be a good match, actually.
It's fine.
Hey, I'm just.
There you go.
I dropped something. There it is. Oh, Stone Cold fell over.
Yeah.
Dude, this
I'm
thing is
bang. Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's cool looking Stone Cold figure. Anything going on with you, Austin Cage, this coming weekend?
Nothing.
Yeah,
in my garage.
Z's probably gonna go out and do some more shopping.
No, we got. What do we got going on this week? Nothing much, really. Probably going on a hike.
Oh, you gonna go hiking?
Oh yeah, for sure. We went on a 5-mile hike yesterday.
Oh,
And
okay.
then the wife and the kids were doing freaking suicides, and I was like, I ain't doing that. You see my shape? I don't run. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I hate running. Like out walking. I told my wife, I was just like, because she pointed out these people running, going down the road. And I was like, yeah, I don't run. I was like, I'll ride a bike or I'll walk.
Yeah, I'll ride a bike.
That's it.
I'll walk. We can go walk on any time. We can go walk all you want.
Shoot.
But running? No.
If I'm running, you guys probably should be too. Just putting that out there.
Yeah,
about that.
there's some construction on myself I had to do first before I try that again. So I'm lucky. Let's just say to do what I can do. But no, we'll be back. Well, next week we'll be announcing kind of our rundowns of our shows because IEW's got a show March 14th. American Championship Wrestling has a show March 14th where myself and Big Bubba Walsh will be defending the AECW tag team titles. Again, Party Town, bringing it down, bringing everything down. Excited. Gosh, I don't know what I'm saying. It's late.
I was going with it. You rock out, dude.
Oh yeah,
Do it.
I'm actually trying to make new theme songs for us.
Ooh.
Well, for the tag team, not for us. I kind of like
Yeah,
our thing here. So I like her theme for the show.
I've been working
There's
on the
actually an extended version, and I cut this down. So, I mean, the one people sitting for like 3 minutes waiting for us to come on. 3 more minutes, I should say, for us to come on. But
3 more minutes.
there we go.
This has gone on for 3 minutes. Too
long.
God dang it, man! Rosie and Jamal was the shit then.
I love those
hell
guys.
yeah.
They were so underrated.
God rest their souls, man.
Yeah, 2 of the greats.
God rest their souls. All right, guys. I think we are done for this week. So
good night, GQ.
The GQ.
Hey,
Tell
like
that
him.
internet company of yours in your office to stop burping during our freaking podcast, man.
I'm sorry, buddy.
We had important matters to discuss, and I'm going to get you back for that whole watermelon joke too. Don't think I'm forgetting about that. Remember, you got your jokes.
Don't let him fool you with that tiny Tim belly he's got.
Tiny? Are you him? Are you talking about
him.
me?
Dude,
Oh. You say
I'm talking
because
about GQ.
we got about 9 weeks or so to Fan Fest, and I got a lot of ammunition I could be drawing up for you too, bud. So guess what? Get ready.
He's got that profile picture's that neck up picture.
Hey, you know what? I got a title for this profile picture here that's showing. It's called Swipe Left.
Yeah. I got it was like Fresh Prince with Will Smith was like, run!
This has gone off the air. Just hit all the buttons. Do what you're supposed to do, guys. We thank you guys for hanging out with us again. Be back with us Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Central Time. Here at Falls Count Everywhere, FCE Podcast on X. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Share it. Much love.
And Falls Count Everywhere on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
My bad.
Guys,
My bad.
thank you very much for joining us. And we'll see you next Sunday night, 9 p.m. Have a great week. And we'll be back to have more fun with
Don't
episode
forget to support your
225.
indie wrestling promotions. Find them. Go watch them. Love you guys. Even you bald bastards.
Oh, gosh. I'm about ready to die.
Well, that's...
Oh. I think I'm getting sick.
Could be, dude.
Damn this weather. I hate it.
Well, when you stretch your voice like that,